Going 10 to 9. And we're about 68 in the garage. And we're supposed to be up in the upper 60s today. It looks to be a John Kerry day, that's for sure. Hardly any breeze. I'm going to stop this video right now. I got a picture to show you, and then I'll turn it back on later. Alright guys, that picture was to show you we do get snow here every now and then. That was January 2nd, 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Mail call first. Roger, thank you for the sticker. Mr. Fireman 164. I think he's doing a 67 or 68 Camaro. He was doing quarters the last time, but he had to stop because he was sheetrocking his garage, or his shop area, and mud and texturing and everything else. So I suspect here in a week or so he might get back on the car, but go check him out. Let's see what I've been up to this past week. Cleaned out a storage unit, and I've been cleaning up parts. I'm going to send them off to a guy. And yeah, it was from my project car we had, God, about 15 years ago. It was a Nova, 70 Nova. And yeah. Also, we got the rear spoiler in, and the template. And Nick, I know you said don't go to these guys. Hold on, should we turn the camera upside down? But they're the only ones that I could find on the web that sold it with the template. So before we drill any holes, we'll be double and triple checking it. The brake kit. Now, I still have the old one. Ruben should have the master cylinder, but I still have the old brake kit. The new brake kit is still probably at Willwood. Last I heard, it was supposed to ship on Monday. They're on hold for caliper brackets. Too bad these don't work, but yeah, they're on hold for caliper brackets. So, but what I had to do is I called when I ordered it first from Summit, and Summit's based in Carson City, Nevada. So I had to pay some sales tax. When I first called, and I kept calling Summit, and they kept giving me a ring around and tell me that, you know, yeah, it's coming. No, it'll ship this day, that day. And I called Willwood and talked to them and said, no, we have your order from Summit, but nobody's called us from Summit at checking on the order. And he said, you're the first person. I got pissed, called Summit, canceled the order, ordered it through Jegs, saved myself a bunch of money on sales tax, because it's still a drop ship straight from Willwood, and Willwood's in Southern California. And at least Jegs is keeping me informed, and I'm calling Willwood on not on a daily basis, but every about 2 or 3 days to see. Last I talked to him on Thursday, the caliper brackets were supposed to be arriving on Friday, and give them the weekend to get everything together, and it should go out Monday or Tuesday of next week. So we'll give him a call on Monday and see where it's at, and go from there. I did get my magnetic paint gun holder that TC Global screwed up on, and gave Anthony and his son an airbrush holder, because I shipped that. Oh, my wife keep asking me why I got that stuck up there. I keep looking at the wet. And so that's that. So today we'll clean parts. I want to get this box ready to ship off. And I got some more stuff. I want to go, hold on, let me close the garage. Up there where the welding helmet is, that top shelf is full of extra parts. And I want to check and see what I got all up there. And and see if I need to throw anything more in that box that's going off. Also, let's see, the second shelf, that's all tail lights and such for the Camaro. So we'll that's what I'm doing this morning. I want to get this box ready to go. It's going to go out Monday, and I want to clean up some parts and get this all ready. So as always, when I have more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey fellas, it's about 10 after 1, and we're staying about the same in the garage. All I've been doing is cleaning up parts here, getting ready to pop them in some Ziplocs and then put them in the box. Then I got a doorbell. Doorbell rang. Look what showed up. And this wasn't supposed to ship till Monday. I guess the guy at Wheelwood sat there and got it going. So the old kit is going on eBay. Unless anybody out there wants it, you better email me real quick. I'll give you a hell of a smoking deal on it. Save the eBay fees and the PayPal fees. That's what Summit asked for the kit, and that's what Willwood asked for the kit. What was it? Matt with Shut Your Face Garage. I think I gave him a price of $525 plus shipping. So if anybody wants it, come knocking on my door. Send me an email. Do it quick, because as of Monday, it will be going on eBay. And I'm going to use this box to ship it in too. So I'm going to finish cleaning up parts and get the bench cleaned off, and then we're going to unpack that, and then I'm going to pack that back up in there once I take my pictures for eBay. So, as always, thanks for watching. When I have more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey fellas, here's a new brake kit. It's all out of the box. Like I said, I was going to use the box to ship the old one in. And there it is. All the stuff are in it. Packed in the caliper boxes and everything. Let's see if anybody's interested. The box is 14 by 14 by 17 tall, and it weighs 50 pounds. So if you're interested in buying it, drop me a line. It's fits the big axle Ford. This is my Curry rear end in my 68. There's the flange that it fits. And it's got a 2.5-inch offset on it. So if you're interested, send me a email. I'm not going to list it until Monday, and that's when I'm going to start putting this one on. I want to get the spoiler out of this box and on the back of the car for the time being, so I think we'll play with this today for the rest of the day, and save this for next week. That was surprising. When I talked to the guy at Willwood last week, he said they're waiting on the caliper brackets, which are these right here, or these right here, excuse me. These are the actual flange brackets, but these right here, and said they were going to get them in Thursday or Friday. They must have got them in sooner, but it was quite unique. FedEx delivered that box. So that was surprised that I got it today. So, also, anybody out there got an SS Camaro, like a 2001 and 2001, I think these fit. Plastic lug nuts and two center caps. Anybody wants it, drop me a PM with your address. I found those going rummaging around in my parts in my storage shed too, for my old 2001 SS I had, and I'll send those off to you. It wouldn't cost much, so I'll cover shipping. Just tell me you want them. I hate throwing away good parts. So, like I say, I hate throwing away good parts. All these Nova parts are cleaned up and packaged up. I'll put some more. I'm going to check to see if I got any more. I haven't cleaned the storage unit out all the way yet, but chances are there's probably some in there. So the rest of the day we'll play with the spoiler, I just want to knock that out and get this box out of the way. And you know, dealing in a 2-car garage, trying to do this is space is a premium here. So if I get that on the car and get the box out of here, it'd be great. Again, that will start probably Monday. Next week we'll start that, and then hopefully by a week from today we'll be bleeding brakes and putting this thing back down on the ground. So, as always, when I have more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey fellas, it says match line arrows must line up as shown. Okay. Even got my drywall's T-square out for straight edge. So, if I line up the arrows, because you can see the edge right here, right on the line, this line right here is supposed to be the edge, right here. If I line up the arrows to where they're right across from each other, it's not on the edge. And if I line it up over straight over here like this, it see where the stud comes down here, right where the paper's ripped, and then right here I marked it right here, right where the paper's ripped. But then you can see this is lined up perfectly right here, coming down and then to the edge right here. I mean, there's the edge right there on the line. So if it lines up here and here, then the studs on the spoiler are too much that way. So I'm going to cut this masking tape off. We're going to line it up roughly right here, and then bring it back and then try this spoiler again. The lines all line up, as you can see. But and you can see this one is right on the line where it is, and right here, right on the line. But Nick, I guess you were right. You said you had problem on the right side. This side lined, the driver's side lined up beautifully. The right side, and I know exactly what they're doing here, is when you plot out drawing, it is accurate and right to scale the first time you plot it out. But every time you make a copy of that drawing, it loses a little bit of its scale. And that's what probably this is. And yeah, this is a copy. So over the years they copied it off, and so eventually it's sitting there and it's starting to shrink up. So that's what happened. I'm assuming that's what happened in my years of drafting that I've had. So in engineering, I mean, every time we made a copy of something, we knew we did something with the scale of the drawing because of the copy machine itself. It wasn't 100% accurate, and that's probably exactly what happened here. So we're going to line up the match lines, taper back down, and see how it looks. I ain't drilling any holes tonight. I'm going to get this lined up to where it's perfect, and then I'm going to think about it, and then get up in the morning. We'll see if we'll drill holes. As always, thanks for watching. When I have more, I'll turn this back on later. Alright guys, now we lined the match line arrows up, and you can see how far off this is all the way up. And it's pretty even. Looks to be about 1/8 of an inch all the way down. Might taper down to about 3/32 here, maybe less. But there's this right there is the corner where this should be. But that's the. So when you lay the spoiler on here, she's flush to the back, the way it's supposed to be. This stud's dead center, this stud's dead center, this stud's dead center, and this stud is in the hole, but it's off to the right. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave it the way it is. You know, you've got to love where paper shrinks. That's probably why they have you drill 13/32 hole for an 1/8 inch stud, so you can jockey the whole thing around. Might take this side off one more time and maybe adjust it, but since I got 3, like I said, this stud's dead center, this stud's dead center, this stud's dead center, and this stud is off to the right. It's in this quadrant, roughly right about here, right in here. It'll still go in the hole, but So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to think about it overnight. This is it for the day. What time is it? It's getting to be about 3:30. So we'll leave that, think about it. Maybe I'll take it off and adjust it again. I mean, this is just a little high. It could roll down just a little bit more, but the back fits so nice, though, on the back. So I don't know. And that's lining it up with the holes here. So, all right. Well, tomorrow's another day, and I got my brake kit. I got a lot of work to do. Ooh, drum brakes. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and tomorrow's another day. Later.